I'm now joined by Nick and Julie at Hiveland and Planning on this great stall you've got here. It's all about the future planning, it's all about construction, building new places, housing developments. You do it all, don't you? Essentially.
Yeah, we do a lot of focus on housing delivery. We work with local authorities like Tameside Council and private house builders and work on town centre regeneration projects, principally around housing delivery, getting apartments into centres where there's lots of transport, jobs and leisure facilities, and also new build housing estates where we're kind of growing the settlement boundaries. So it's kind of really good, diverse.
There's so much going on at the moment because most towns and cities, I mean, Manchester over the past few years has been transformed, hasn't it?
Yeah, and that's why I got into this sector, really. I was studying a long time ago and travelling through Manchester and into Liverpool and seeing new buildings and new places getting sort of kind of emerging out the ground, and that's where I kind of began to get curious about, well, what are the jobs in that sector and how do you get involved?
So let's talk about the job itself or the roles available around this. How do you get into it? What kind of qualifications are required? Let's talk about your journey.
So I think it's quite flexible. Julie's a surveyor, aren't you? I'm a planner.
Yeah.
Oh, a surveyor. Right, we like a surveyor.
Yeah.
Tell us about the surveying role.
Well, it's interesting being a surveyor because everyone thinks of the person that comes to value your house, but I've never valued a house. So I've worked in office agency, industrial, doing warehouses and in retail shopping centres, and then in residential as well, and regeneration. And what I love is regeneration of places and creating something new and something better. My background is that my A-levels were French, Maths and Chemistry. I did a degree in psychology. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I went back to university and did a master's in commercial property management. I did, and then I did the RICS route to become qualified as a surveyor. So I did it later on. You don't have to necessarily have done a degree in geography or real estate. But when I was doing my A-levels and my degree, I had no idea about this career. And it's an amazing career. There's so many different aspects to it. There's so many different places where you can do it, all around the world and all over the country. You'll kind of never really be out of a job.
I guess every day's different, all the projects you're working on.
Yes, yeah, definitely. We work on so many different things. So we work with so many different councils as well, don't we? So we work with Tameside Council. We work with lots of councils all over the northwest and further afield as well on different types of projects. So some of them are very kind of town centre. Some of them are more rural locations. But as Nick said before, sustainability is really important. So well-connected sites that are close to public transport, less reliance on cars. We do work with highways consultants to find out, about the kind of sustainability aspect of travel to get to sites and where we're going to build houses.
It certainly sounds an interesting field to get into. If anyone's interested in finding out a little bit more about your organisation, how to get involved, do you have a website?
Yep, it's www.hiveland.co.uk, and we're just dead keen for more people to get interested into this sector. We'd be happy to speak to people and just sort of explain a bit more about what we do and how we got into this sector. There's loads of opportunities, and we need lots of people who are passionate about getting into it.
I think the young people at colleges like here in Tameside is a great talent pipeline.
No, we've met some really interesting people today, and it's been really good. Yeah.
Thanks for your time. Good luck for the future.
Thank you.